You pour your absolute heart into a piece of content. You spend like hours writing, filming, maybe getting the lighting just right in your living room.
Oh,
Right. And you finally hit that publish button and you wait. And then you are just met with total, absolute silence. It really is. You're trapped in what the sources we're examining today call they call it the refresh button prison.
wow.
Right. You just sit there swiping down on your screen, hoping the algorithm randomly decided to, I don't know, bless your account today. Exactly, no matter how good the actual content is. But today, we are taking a deep dive into a stack of sources detailing a platform that promises to end that feeling forever. It's huge. It's a new, highly ambitious project launching this spring called Viral Snap. You can find them at viralsnap.online. And our sources for this are just fascinating. Yeah, we have their aggressive promotional materials, their beta launch statistics, and crucially, a complete, highly detailed internal technical reference document. Super rare, and it's
Yeah.
dated today, April 16th, 2026. Oh, it's aggressive. Which is what every creator wants to hear.
Okay.
They claim to have built a completely new ecosystem that essentially merges TikTok, Shopify, Patreon, AI, and Stripe into one single funnel.
All
Yeah. Their exact words in the promotional material, I have it right here, are going viral is no longer luck, it's a system. Yeah, they're going straight for the emotional jugular of the burnt out creator, just relentlessly pushing this idea that you're currently posting into the void. Destined to love. That's strong copy. And, well, they definitely have some massive numbers backing up that hype. According to the beta statistics in our stack, they already have over 50,000 creators testing the platform. Yeah, in beta. There have been over 10 million videos watched, but the number that really jumps off the page is over $2 million in creator earnings already distributed.
2 million.
Right, I saw that one. That's crazy for week one.
It is.
Okay, so I hear those numbers and it sounds incredible on paper, but I gotta push back a little on the premise here.
Go for it.
Because looking at the broader internet landscape, it feels a bit like throwing a massive party where the post office lost all your invitations.
Okay. Gee.
Right. And Viral Snap seems to be claiming they won't just deliver the missing invites, they will physically drive the guests to your living room and sit them on your couch.
Yes.
Exactly. So my question is there an actual tangible mechanism to back up these massive claims, or is this just exceptionally clever marketing targeting people who are exhausted by social media? Do it. Let's open up that technical doc. Meaning it's not just an add-on. Let's get into the mechanics of that engine then. The documentation states it is powered by GPT 5.2, utilizing something they refer to as let me read this, the emergent LLM key.
Right.
Now, Reading through the technical specs, they describe the platform as an active growth assistant. How does that actually differ from the passive platforms we are all used to, like where you just upload your video and hope for the best? Right, you have to write the tags, pick the music. Does it for That's so much less friction. See, the feature that really caught my eye in this pipeline is the AI caption improver.
Ye-
It doesn't just offer suggestions in a sidebar. The documentation explains that it will actively rewrite your existing captions to ensure maximum algorithmic engagement.
Right before.
Yeah. It analyzes the specific words you used and swaps them out for phrasing that historically keeps viewers reading longer.
Feed.
It's like having a marketing executive crammed into the publish button. What is that handle? Just spam. The analytics part. Okay, I am trying to wrap my head around how that fundamentally changes the creation process. Yeah, because if an AI is rewriting your words to perfectly manipulate an algorithm, you have to wonder how much of the final product is actually your unique voice.
Off.
Right. But looking purely at the mechanics, their philosophy is blatantly clear. Viral Snap explicitly rewards speed and volume. They want to completely remove the friction between you having a rough idea and getting that idea in front of eyeballs. How does that work? Like what? Likes and shares. Wow, it tracks all of that. That brings up a crucial problem, though.
Is.
Getting guaranteed AI-assisted views only solves half of the equation for a creator. Visibility is fantastic, but visibility does not pay the rent.
This is.
So the most radical blueprint in this entire technical document isn't actually the AI, it's the built-in economy. They are promising monetization from day one. Yeah, because everywhere else is gated. Or you have to leave the app entirely to hustle for private brand deals.
Right.
We really need to explain the psychology behind how this economy actually functions because it is incredibly deliberate.
Fascinating.
It all revolves around viral coins, which is their native virtual currency. Users purchase these coins in various package sizes, like 100 coins for $1 up to 10,000 coins for $70. Just like video games. Right. The document outlines everything from a simple heart emoji, which is 5 coins, all the way up to a premium crown animation for 1,000 coins.
Yeah.
And this is exactly like the casino chip effect.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you throw a blue plastic chip on a blackjack table or tap a glowing rocket icon on a screen, your brain doesn't register that you just spent actual money.
No, not at all.
Not in the same way it would if you physically pulled out your credit card. It completely gamifies the financial transaction. But it is real money. Which is a pretty standard App Store cut. Okay, so less than a penny a coin. Like a tip jar. And the e-commerce integration takes it even further. Let's say a creator is running a dropshipping business or doing affiliate marketing or, selling print-on-demand t-shirts.
Which-
The technical specs show that creators can attach product cards directly onto the video interface. Yeah, the product name, the price, the image, and a custom call to action drop-down menu are just sitting right there on the screen. The viewer doesn't have to click away to a link in bio or open a new browser tab. It's brilliant, honestly.
It is.
They also offer a premium subscription tier for viewers. It's $5 a month, which grants a verification badge, priority in the algorithm, and ad-free viewing. The internal docs confirm they manage this through Stripe Live keys. But looking at this entire financial ecosystem, the platform is taking a 30% cut of the gifts, facilitating massive direct tips, handling the subscription revenue.
Fist.
Right. So my question for you is this system genuinely built for creator empowerment, or has Viral Snap simply constructed the world's most efficient toll booth? You mean putting the money back into the machine?
Yes.
This is the Video Boost system,
Mhm.
and it is a wild concept to see hard-coded into the architecture.
It really is.
You can literally pay the platform for guaranteed extra views.
Yeah.
You can spend a small amount, like 250 coins, for a basic boost of 500 views. Right. You can drop 5,000 coins to guarantee your video is forced onto 15,000 different screens over a 3-day period. Which feels a little dirty, honestly. How does that work? Wow. So they are financially incentivizing their own user base to act as a decentralized marketing department.
Exactly.
They also have a challenges feature where users can create or join active challenges with defined prizes and specific hashtags. Yeah, it creates live leaderboards that rank participants based purely on engagement metrics. There is even a built-in marketplace where creators can actually sell digital educational courses directly. It is. But wait, we got to address the structural risk of that Video Boost feature.
Correct.
Yes, I am genuinely struggling to understand how this doesn't ruin the platform. If anyone with enough virtual coins can just buy thousands of guaranteed views, doesn't that highly sophisticated AI smart feed we were just talking about simply become a pay-to-play billboard? How does the platform possibly maintain a quality user experience if a creator can just pay to force, really low quality content onto your screen?
Feed.
Right, because if I open the app and it's just garbage. So how do they stop? Okay, how does that threshold actually work in practice, like mechanically? I see, testing the waters. But they already paid for the views. So it burns off the views on ghost accounts, basically?
Yeah.
Which means the underlying application has to run flawlessly to track all of this. If you're going to pull off a system that is processing real-time microtransactions, tracking second-by-second retention thresholds, generating AI feeds on the fly, and delivering high-speed vertical video. And that is exactly what the internal technical reference document details. The backend architecture alone is over 8,000 lines of code.
B.
But the specific technologies they chose tell the real story here. For instance, they are utilizing WebSockets for their real-time messaging and notification system. So, for those of us who aren't software engineers, what does that actually change about the experience of holding the phone and using the app? Right, and that takes a second. Oh, so the server doesn't wait to be asked.
A.
And it just appears. They need the dopamine hit of receiving a tip to be instantaneous. That obsession with removing latency extends to the video delivery as well. The technical document explains that videos aren't uploaded as one giant file.
Right.
Yeah, they are uploaded in tiny 2 megabyte chunks. Instead of trying to shove a massive, heavy file through a narrow digital pipe, which is what causes buffering, they break it apart. Yes. But out of this entire massive technical document, my absolute favorite detail is buried under the bugs fixed history. They finally solved what they call the 3-click mute. It drives me crazy. Usually, you scroll to a new video and the platform has it muted by default. You tap the screen to unmute it, but doing so causes the video to restart from the beginning. Or worse, you unmute a video, enjoy it, scroll down to the next one, and that new video is muted again. You have to constantly manage the audio state of the app. Tap. It is the perfect mechanical metaphor for this whole company. It's like having your car radio reset to volume 0 every single time you change the station.
Does-
Right. ViralSnap looked at that, realized how annoying it was, and finally just installed a master volume knob that respects your choice. They absolutely refused to let the user break the trance. They even built the platform as a progressive web app. Okay, let's break that acronym down because it sounds intense.
Yeah.
What does a Vaped-based notification actually do? Oh, so they bypass Apple and Google? That's aggressive. And just in case things go catastrophically wrong with all this real-time data, there is a feature detailed in the back-end dashboard for the administrators. Yeah, they literally call it the admin danger zone. It features a bulk action button labeled delete all videos.
Wow.
It is a massive system-wide kill switch designed for platform resets. It is incredible to see that level of raw control documented so casually. They just hate friction. When you zoom out and look at the entire picture, what we are observing with ViralSnap is a grand high-speed experiment on human attention.
It is.
They aren't simply launching another app to host vertical videos. They have taken the act of content creation, merged it with instant AI optimization, attached a completely self-contained digital economy, and smashed them all together into a single high-velocity funnel. Pivot. It's an assembly line. It is the ultimate optimization of the creator economy. So, as we wrap up this deep dive, we want to leave you with one final, slightly provocative thought to ponder on your own.
Sure.
If an artificial intelligence system is brainstorming your underlying ideas, if that same AI is actively rewriting your captions to ensure retention, if it's selecting your hashtags, and if you're utilizing purchased virtual coins to dictate exactly who sees your work through a paid algorithmic boost. It is. But if all that is happening, at what point does the definition of a creator fundamentally change? If the machine is doing the heavy lifting of creation and distribution, are you still the creator? It's definitely something to think about the next time you find yourself staring at a screen, stuck in the refresh button prison.